Goal isn't what you're chasing and going after. It's the part of the journey and the experience. I'm able to speak to people to say, okay, I know what it's like. Look, I wasn't making it up when I used to say that I wanted to be a rapper. So I told y'all, I'm not going to play it for y'all because y'all not my friends. Okay, y'all might be my friends, but I don't know. Y'all, welcome back to another daily check-in. It is Friday. We made it 5 consecutive days because remember, I missed 2 days last week, but I made it up to y'all. So just be grateful for that. And that's how I want to tie this all in together. It's like when you know what you must do and you make that mistake, the goal isn't to, what do you say? Like keep harrowing over it. It's like, okay, I made a mistake. Why did I miss it? Okay, this is what I have to learn. You learn to work out the kinks. The consistency doesn't mean you don't miss a day. Consistency means, how am I going to respond when I miss a day? How am I going to respond when I make a mistake? How am I going to respond when this life experience happens or when I'm learning something new? I am here to tell you, do not give up. If you are watching this video, I shared it on my social media platform. Do confirmation burp. Do not give up. I am almost 2 days until I graduate from my yoga teacher program, and it is a life-changing experience. I think the biggest thing is to not go in with the expectations. Don't go in trying to control the situation. Actually, that's life, y'all. Let us together stop trying to control things. And the way that we control is to surrender. And I have a lot of surrendering that I need to do. And coming on and making this video is so important because I'm like, okay, I went to yoga this morning. I did a class. I did my observation. That was great. Okay, I came home. I rested. I talked to my family. I spent time with my family. I took a nap today, y'all. I took a nap. What else? And then I'm going back to my last and final yoga class. But then I have 2 more, whatever. The point is to not forget about the goal. The goal isn't what you're chasing and going after. It's the part of the journey and the experience. I'm able to speak to people to say, okay, I know what it's like. I love being an experiential teacher. I love being someone that doesn't have to just speak from theory, but genuinely gets to speak from wisdom. I am watching spiritual leaders move from this aesthetic of enlightenment to an aesthetic of pop culture, hip hop culture. Like it's almost like when Christianity and like black Christianity started tapping in and remaking secular songs and bringing it over to the church. And it's just like, okay, if this is the walk, if this is what you're choosing, choose this. But then again, right, it's like, do we just have to be one thing? Can we be all things? Can we be multiple things? What does that look and feel like? And there's no right or wrong to any of this, but this is the reality of matrices and how lines can get blurred. It's almost like adults partying with children. This is really my true perception of this. Adults partying with children is like, what the fuck are you doing? That's no different than when you are of a higher frequency and you are choosing to behave as a lower frequency. I'm not talking about frequency hopping because I love frequency hopping. But when you begin forgetting that you have this certain level of responsibility, because there's adults that kick it with young folk, but to build relationship, to build rapport. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about the relationship building aspect of frequency hopping or partying or spending time or socializing. I'm talking about I'm aligning myself with this. It's not he who wins souls is wise. I'm sure that's what they're saying, but I said they're saying, the Holy Book is saying. That was so crazy. If y'all just saw what I saw, did y'all see me see what I see? I'm like, wow, that's crazy. And then it's like, okay, then to translate what I just saw and It's me accepting my woo-woo. So am I passing judgment or no? I am observing. I like having these observations because I really tell people I live my life very differently. I live very differently. I tell people all the time, like, oh, don't listen to me because I do what I want, when I want, how I want, whenever I want. I'm not a good person to talk to because this is how I show up in the real world. I am myself. And I think that's the biggest thing that I've been learning is just to simply be myself. Do you see how I just squirreled and I think as we are changing and becoming, you're changing and it's okay. Your people who used to be your people, it's like, oh, you get excited and then it just doesn't unfold the way that you need it to. Let them go. Let the people go. Be a loner. Hang out with yourself. It's crazy how we have all these social media friends, but the real world, real life doesn't mirror that. Everybody want to know you online, but nobody wants to do the work offline. And that's okay too. Y'all. So why am I showing y'all this? Because you probably can't see it because of my lights and stuff, but I've been on this journey, right, my entire life. But specifically since October, November, I stopped wearing my extended nails. If y'all know me, I love a stiletto nail. I love it. But something in me has not allowed me to wear my stiletto nails. So I've been wearing and strengthening and healing my natural nails. So to see my natural nails is such a beautiful thing, but also seeing that there's more healing that my nails need to do. Like, time is a healer, but time is not the, what do you say? You can't rush time. But if you go with the unfolding, time flies by. And then it does feel like a blink of an eye. So, yeah. This was just a chill check-in. Like I said, it's Friday. I'm not low energy, but I am calm today. I'm always calm. I love that about me because I used to not be calm. Now I think I like internally brought my anxiousness. Look at this. But whatever, y'all. I love you, love you, love you. And I'll catch you on the next check-in. Remember, I am doing this. My intention is to come to y'all every freaking day. Y'all are going to actively watch this identity shift and this becoming, and y'all gonna be like, I remember when her face was that size. Now her face looked like this because honey done slicked down. The honey used to look like this. Honey used to look like that. I remember when she used to be, face card never declined, baby. Face card never declined. Okay, I'm only getting better and better and better. So I love you, love you, love you. If you haven't already, be sure to get on the email list, arichbook.com. I do got some dope stuff coming. And I know I keep saying that, but I'm going to keep saying that. And I'm going to tell y'all, I'm going to be like, yeah, guess what I rolled off the lot with today? Guess what I built today? And y'all going to know. Y'all going to be like, dang, she really did it. She really did it. I really did it. I really did it. And I'm going to keep doing it. And I'm going to keep doing it, y'all. I really shouldn't polish my nails while I'm doing this. But, right, we live and we learn. What's the living part? That I'm still on here. That I'm doing this check-in. And maybe I'm taking advantage of, some days I get 10 views. Some days I get hundreds of views. Some days I get 30 views. Other days I get what I get and I don't fuss a bit. But the thing is that I'm showing up. It's too many people showing up that aren't being their full authentic selves. Let's just say that. It's too many people that are showing up and they're performing. I used to perform, but not anymore. Now I'm just myself. And I don't know if that's good or bad, but it just is. I rub people the wrong way. I get left out. I get excluded. But the people that I often rub the wrong way can add no extra value to my life, to my reality. And that's what I want y'all to think about. The people that you're thinking about, the people that you're putting so much pressure on, like connecting to, and I gotta know them. I don't care if they're it girl. I don't care if they're the fly guy. I don't care if they're a rapper, a celebrity, whatever, whoever you're performing for, and you're like, I gotta do this and I gotta make this connection. Nah, there's no way. It's not sustainable. You're gonna feel exhausted, and then you're gonna get disappointed. Nobody tells anybody the truth. So when I wrote the identity fracture finder, that freebie that I have, so when you put your email in at arichbook.com and then you get the identity fracture finder to your email, know that I understand. Didn't I say that earlier? I love being an experiential teacher. I love telling you where I started from. My biggest thing that my mentor had to get through my head, that I recently had to be like, oh, okay, is my level of attractiveness. Because I used to, not that I thought I was any one thing or any one way or anybody's specific preference, but I didn't care. I didn't pay attention to things like that. I really just was in my own world, focused on my own self, living my life. I would say not detached, but principled. So because I lived this principled life, I don't really have any obligations to anybody. If you want to get free, that's how you do it. If you want to get free, I'm telling you specifically how to do it. Become so unapologetically yourself. Like, listen to me. Become so unapologetically yourself. All right. I love you. And I'll catch you on the next check-in.